Products like Apple TV, Roku, and Amazon Fire are getting a lot of attention right now, which either says something about the built-in interfaces of smart TVs or is a testament to how useful and powerful these video streaming boxes have become. Once the staple of cord cutters, they're now becoming a lot more mainstream. So which of these is the best video streaming box you can buy right now? The blanket answer is, it depends. It depends on how tied you are to iTunes, how much you use the Amazon Prime Video app, and how you feel about a feature like Apple's AirPlay. But if I had to point to just one, the best new set-top box to buy right now is the new Apple TV. It isn't killing cable in one fell swoop, as some people had hoped, but it introduces new features that make it the most elegant solution out there. Its new interface is focused around apps. But what's more noteworthy is that these apps are basically iPhone apps ported to the big screen, which means it's easier for developers to redesign and redevelop their apps for Apple TV. It opens the TV screen up to a whole new world of experiences around casual games, e-commerce, and more, beyond the standard selection of video streaming apps. The new Apple TV comes with a fully redesigned remote, one that now has a touchpad, so you can swipe your way through content. And while Siri on Apple TV is far from perfect, which is something it feels like we've been saying since Siri was introduced, having voice control over your TV set through Apple TV is a welcome addition. The biggest downside is that Apple TV still doesn't have an Amazon Prime Video app, which lets you watch a bunch of videos for free if you're an annual subscriber to Amazon's popular Prime service. Another thing that might be a downside for some people is that the new top-of-the-line Apple TV is more expensive than almost every other streaming box or stick we looked at, including Amazon Fire TV, all of Roku's streaming devices, and the new Google Chromecast. And it's the same price as the NVIDIA Shield, which lives somewhere between a gaming console and a set-top box. But given all of its new features, Apple TV gets the top spot. If Amazon Prime Video is one of your top sources of video, or you're looking for a less costly solution, then we have an excellent alternative option. Roku streaming boxes are seriously close competition for Apple TV. In fact, you don't even need the $130 Roku 4. You could spend a little less and go with the Roku 3 and still get a pretty similar Roku experience. But the Roku 4 has more processing power, and something else worth noting that we're not giving much weight to yet: 4K. Roku 4 is not the only box with 4K support. The Amazon Fire TV and the NVIDIA Shield have it too, but 4K is still so limited in terms of content and requiring the right kind of TV that it's still too early to make it a deal breaker. Where Roku stands out then is in its availability of content and how easy it makes it for you to find that content. Roku has over 3,000 channels that include both popular video streaming apps and totally niche content. Unlike Apple TV, it does offer Amazon Prime Video and Google's Play movie service. And if you do have a 4K TV, you don't have to go hunting for it. Roku has a section in its menu dedicated to finding 4K TV content. Like Apple TV, Roku offers voice search through its nifty remote, though it searches specifically around content, not stuff like the local weather. Roku also gets the nod for having thought to introduce a headphone jack in an earlier version of the remote, so you can plug in headphones and not disturb your housemates or your kids while you're watching TV. But Apple has even outthought that one, adding the ability to use Bluetooth headphones with its latest box, so you're not tethered to the remote. All of these boxes are really useful devices, whether you're a cord cutter or you're just looking for easier access to things like Netflix, Hulu, and HBO Go. And even if you do go for other options or a less expensive streaming stick, you're not sacrificing a lot. Much of the same basic content will be there. But Apple TV stands out for its interface, its ecosystem of apps, and all of the other little elements of design and usability that Apple has come up with for its latest box.